Conflict of interest legal malpractice cases in Massachusetts. Good afternoon. I'm Neil Burns. I'm an attorney along with my partner Roshan Jain. We represent victims of legal malpractice in Massachusetts. And a lot of cases that come to us, a lot of cases we take are conflict of interest cases. What is that? That's when an attorney essentially tries to represent both sides. Now, they don't do it as obviously as I just phrased it, but they could have represented the other side before and try to represent you now. They could be sneaking a representation of the other side. It happens in many different contexts. For example, we've had business cases where an attorney says, "Oh, I can represent you," and in effect, he already represented the other side in another matter. And of course, your allegiance is conflicted. That's why it's a conflict of interest. Some of these attorneys think they're so smart they can mediate in a sense, but you can't. You have to represent your client zealously, and you can't do that if you had a relationship, a professional relationship with the other side. We get it a lot of time in divorce cases where an attorney says that they'll represent both sides at the beginning and then represents one side going forward. You can't do that either because you know the confidences and secrets of your former client. And we get it in bankruptcy cases where someone files for bankruptcy and later on the attorney tries to represent the other side in that bankruptcy to discharge a debt that might have been joint or something of that nature. You can't do that. And we get it a lot in personal injury cases where the attorney says, "Oh, wow, this is a great case. Both people were injured and I'll represent both of them." And then it come to find out that the opposing insurance company thinks that the driver was somewhat at fault, 5%, 10%, 40%. And therefore, if you're representing the passenger, you're also representing the passenger against the driver. You're trying to represent the driver. You can't do it. We've gotten those cases in legal malpractice context. So if you're a victim of conflict of interest in a legal malpractice matter, or if you think you might be, give us a call. We're very experienced. We've been doing this for many, many years. I've been here at 6 Beacon Street in Boston since 1987 at this building, and we have the experience. We have the experience working with the insurance defense attorneys. We have the experience working with the courts, working with mediations, arbitrations. We're very aggressive and we're very effective, and we care about you. Give us a call for a free initial consultation, 617-227-7423. Thank you.